myself. My name is Yasser Saad. I'm 21 years old, studying at Ain Shams University, Faculty of Engineering, Civil Department, third year, and hopefully I will graduate in 2019, hopefully. Secondly, my ICE experience. My ICE experience started in February 2016. I joined ICE in Cairo as a member for OGV, for Q1 and Q2. Then I applied for OCVP Finance for Global Village, for National Global Village, and I got it. Then I applied for Team Leader OGV for Q3 and Q4. And after that I decided that I need to take a higher step in my ICE experience, so I decided to be EB member, and I was selected for VP IGV for 2017. And through my EB turn, I took a leadership opportunity in Brazil, and I applied for EDT IGV ISEC in Egypt Q3 and Q4 in 2017. And also currently I'm EDT for IGV also, and CC project head for MEA XLDS and IC. Throughout my ICE experience, I attended 12 conferences, 5 local and 5 national and 2 regional. Then coming to why I'm applying for MC. I'm applying for MC for 2 simple reasons. The first one is my selfish why. I'm so selfish to leave a legacy behind me in everything I'm doing. So I left a legacy in my beloved LC, in my beloved function in IGV, but I want to leave a legacy in ISEC in Egypt. I think that will be remarkable, and I will be remembered with for the upcoming years. So coming to the second part, which is my technical why, I want to be professional in project management. So next year, hopefully, I will take my graduation project in civil engineering as project management. So being on the board of ISEC in Egypt, and especially being a program director, will help me a lot in learning how to manage a project and learning how to develop a product. Last but not least, of course, being on the MC team is one of the most challenging experiences you can ever have in ISEC. So I'm so selfish to take these experiences and add it to my journey in ISEC. Then coming to the blank paper, my blank paper is so simple. It's an Instagram post. It's captured from ISEC in Egypt account. You can find on the left that there is an EP. Her name is Khadouja. She is sharing her experience with us. And the most important thing that she is recommending her experience with ISEC in Egypt for her friends and for her followers. And you can find on the right that a lot of people are engaging with us by liking the page and mentioning us in their stories, and also tagging us in their posts. And this is what I want to make. I know that implementing a high percentage of customer satisfaction is so hard in any organization in the world, but I'm really willing to make a higher percentage of customer satisfaction. At least we must reach for 50 or 60% of customer satisfaction, and this is what I want of customer satisfaction, that a lot of people are engaging with us on the whole social media. A lot of people are mentioning us. A lot of people are recommending the whole experience and the exchange itself for their friends and for their followers. And last but not least, my plan. My plan is also so simple. It consists of 3 focuses. Firstly, growth. Secondly, digitalization. Thirdly, value delivery. So firstly, growth. Starting with having a clear strategies for supply and demand management, and cascade them to the whole planary, and letting them know how to manage their supply and demand. Secondly, network management. It's a must-win battle that we should sustain the network management from year 17-18, because those are the people who will implement our strategies. Thirdly, process enhancing in terms of the process time and conversion. Last but not least, national and global branding. We should sustain the diversification which was initiated in years 16-17 and adding to it the national projects and national partnerships. Secondly, digitalization by ensuring the synergy with DXP of having a clear branding plan for our projects and cascade it to the whole plenary. Then maintaining IC exposure, which will help us in doing national projects with national partnerships. Lastly, the most important thing and the most important focus, which is value delivery. It's a must-win battle for next year, not only because of the complete battle, but also because of this is what we should do for our customers. So starting with the education for the whole process and especially for the standards implementation, then having an LC's cooperation system, and then raising the level of NST and ISEC in Egypt for the exchange programs, because it wasn't that powerful for the last years, and letting them getting into the tracking and auditing the process. Last but not least, having a so powerful ACP hub which allows us to track and develop our delivery. Thank you so much. This was everything. My name is Yasser Saad, applying for MC ISEC in Egypt 1819.